Guys, how's it going? Welcome to episode number 12 of the FC Barcelona series. If you enjoy, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. So this episode we're going to carry on through the end of the transfer window and do the game against Atletico Madrid. We'll just have a quick look at the past results, where we left off, where we played Villarreal. We won 2-0 away from home, which is a pretty simple game. We didn't overly have to do much. They didn't turn up really. The next game against Malaga, we drew 1-1. It took a late goal from Messi to get us to draw there. It was very much Malaga getting the early lead and just sitting back and not letting us in. And the last game was the second leg of the Copa de España, and we drew that 1-1 as well. So we progressed through the Copa de España into the next round, and this episode we're going to play Atletico Madrid and finish off the transfer window. And next episode I think I'm going to come back for the Real Madrid game in the Copa de España, as that's the El Clasico, and the other ones are Celta Vigo, Las Palmas, Seville. I've got Real Madrid there, so yeah, I think next episode we'll be doing Real Madrid, and we'll carry on this one. Just some transfer news to go through quickly. Alexa Vidal and Arda Turan have both left. If I can remember where the tab is. Oh, transfer negotiations received, sent, successful. Yeah, Turan went. No, that's the wrong way around. Let's do it. There we go. He departed to Real Sociedad for 8.5. We made a little bit of a loss on him, but it's 70 grand off the wage bill. Can't complain. And Arda Turan joined us for 22.5, and he left for 17.5, and that was 110 off the wage bill. So it's like, I can't complain. I just wanted him gone. I wasn't using him. I'd rather use Sandro, Munir, Santi-Mina. Now I brought him in. So we'll jump into this game and we'll go from there. This is the lineup I've gone for. It's pretty much full strength, as I said. It's just with the exception of Iniesta for Rafinha, or Rafinha for Iniesta, due to fitness, and that's about it. Atletico Madrid, are they going full strength? Looks more or less full strength. I can't think of anyone else who'd be in that lineup who's not there. So we'll just carry on and go on through. Filipe Luis, back to Savic. He's going to get closed down by Suarez. He's going to win the ball. No, almost got him. Manfan, Torres. It's a bit of trivia. Fernando Torres is one of my favourite ever players. So I'd love to sign him. He's just a little bit old in this series. I think he's about 32, 33. And Coke's got him behind me while I'm rambling. Oof, and he puts it across the goal. I thought he was going to cut in and shoot. To Griezmann. Plays it out to Torres. Back into Matuidi. And that's an excellent shot. And it's just over the bar. First chance of the game goes to Atletico Madrid, and they almost take the lead. Very good move. I just couldn't get near, and then the ball into Matuidi, who then puts it straight over the top of the bar. So close. He gets challenged. Looks at Dani Alves on the overlap. He hurdles over the defender. He's going to cut back in. Get it in. He gets his cross up, but it hits the defender, and Rakitic is just going to shoot, and it hits the defender. And Oblak has to save it. This is going out to the edge of the box to Rafinha. He wants to, on his left. He finesses it. Oh, he's hit the post. And Messi's offside. Oh, so close for Rafinha. Yeah, Messi was offside, but almost from Rafinha. Ambitter's got him behind from the header from Torres. He's quick, he just cuts in. He's still going. He's still going. Stop it. Good block from PK. Can we hit them on? If Suarez would go to the ball. Kramvita to Torres. To Matuidi to... I didn't see who it was, but it was a good shot and save by De Gea. Busquets out to Messi. Gives it to Rakitic, to Sergio. Into Suarez. He's going to shoot. And it's a good save by All Black again. We have a corner. Excellent move from one end of the pitch to the other. It's come up the middle, one touch passing, and Suarez with a good chance. Goes around Mascherano. Know each other quite well, them two. Mascherano wins the ball back. Can we hit him on the counter? Suarez gets muscled off the ball. Goes down. Please get up, Suarez. I don't need you injured. He's still not up. And they're on the counter. Matuidi, he's going to play down the line for... no, he's going to cut back inside. Mascherano just loses out to Griezmann. And he powers it into the top corner. That all came from Suarez getting knocked down in the other penalty box. And just how we didn't get that on Mascherano, just got out-muscled and held off. And De Gea should have done better at his front post, but the amount of power Griezmann would have put into it. 1-0 right on the stroke of half time as well. Rakitic out to Messi. He's going to cut back in, play it to Rafinha. Gives it to Suarez. Just going to try and cut back in on his right, and then Savic gets in the way. Busquets wins ahead and plays it to Neymar. Gives it back to Busquets. He's going to give it to Dani Alves. You can see that in the top left that Arsenal have signed Verratti as well. They signed Pogba in the January in the first window, and they now signed Verratti. And as I'm talking, I've just put that into the goal. A lovely ball by, was it Rafinha there that has it? Just cuts back, trying to find a space. He plays a lovely pass into Rakitic, who just hits across goal and puts it into the top corner. And I'm just blabbering away about what Arsenal are doing in this transfer window, and we've scored. That's the best way to start the second half. To come back into it and get back to 1-0. Can we push for a winner now? Busquets just get outnumbered. And Griezmann can come forward. Kramvita just plays it around. And Griezmann puts it over the bar. That was an excellent chance for them to go 2-1 up. And they just carved through my defence again. So luckily, Griezmann put it over the top of the bar. Suarez heads it down to Neymar, who gets beyond. And somehow he's got it. Get out of the way, Suarez. Oh, that's so close. Hit the inside of the post from Suarez. Was just not getting out my way. But I think it's quite lucky that we got in there. And it goes down. Neymar can't get to it. Oh, no, he can get to it. Gives it to Rakitic. He's going to hit it. And excellent block from Kramvita. So we've had about 4 chances in the last 5 minutes. Rakitic gives it to Dani Alves. Into Rafinha. Who almost plays it through, but plays a very unorthodox. Alba scores. Of all the players to get the goal to put us in the lead, it's Jordi Alba. I thought that was Suarez in the box, and I was quite surprised when Alba picked up. But got lucky there where Rafinha claim the ball back, play the 1-2 off their defender, and Alba just puts it into the corner with his right foot. Excellent comeback. We've come back from 2-1 down, or 1-0 down, to be 2-1 up. And I can't say we don't deserve it. We've had the best chances. They've had a couple of their own, but we've hit the post twice, and we've finally gotten 2 goals. And from Thiago into Lucas, good block, and Vieto volleys wide after sitting up nicely from the deflection or the block from my defender. Roberto gets his foot in. Suarez, he plays it to Neymar, he's going to cut in and finesse it, and it's into the corner. Excellent goal from a bad back pass. Not back pass, they tried playing it out and got a foot in to block it and played one touch ball. Neymar just played the defender. Instead of going outside, he cut back in on his stronger foot and just finesses it into the corner to make it 3-1. And that should put the game beyond doubt. So we're just moving to the last day of the transfer window. So we've got an offer for... Oh, go away. That's one thing I didn't mention before. We had an offer for David De Gea from Man United. So obviously realised they shouldn't have sold him. Some big deals in... Oh, didn't want to do that on that one. Latest deals, Turan Manamana and Godin went to Bayern Munich. Some big deals in there. I was going to look for... Let's have a quick look at the squad, see if there's anywhere I'd want to strengthen. I'll just a quick squad report and we'll finish the transfer window off. So David De Gea, been excellent really. One of the best players at the club. Right back Dani Alves has grown one at 32. He's going up in a couple of places. He's been quite good for me. It's going to be difficult to replace him long term. PK's been doing quite well. He's gone up one as well. His marking, tackling's all gone up. He's been relatively good, solid. Mascherano again, quite solid. He's gone up two. Doing quite well. Jordi Alba is going up one as well, and he's been very good as well. He's got a couple of goals, so a couple of one screamer, which I don't think I've got any footage of because I was playing it in an offline game. Busquets has been excellent, holding that defence. He's got up the pitch, got a couple of assists, got a couple of goals, got a goal. He's doing really well. Only improved in ball control. That's been enough to lift him up one. Rakitic has been excellent. By far one of my best centre mids, playing so well. 3 goals, 5 assists, or 6 goals, 4 assists in all games, 7.2 average. No growth, but doing really well. Iniesta, he's gone up one as well. Another good, excellent player for me. 3 assists, 2 goals in the league, 1 in the Copa de España. Messi hasn't been as prolific as I would have liked him to be. He's got 7 goals, 3 assists in all comps. Wishing he was a little bit... He scored more, but he's still one of the best players. Suarez has just been excellent. 17 goals, 2 assists in 27 games. Very, very good. Neymar's doing really well. 8 goals, 10 assists in all games. Really playing well. Gaia, Neymar's gone up one. Messi and Suarez haven't. Jose Gaia done really well in the games he's played. He's just a good backup to Jordi Alba and will be his long-term successor. Igor Martinez done well in the games he's played. He says he's got a 6.3 average rating, but I'm happy with him. He's solid, he's strong, he's an ideal tank centre-back who does the job I want him to do. So I'm happy with how he's going. Rafinha has been excellent as well. One of the best rotation players I've got, and definitely going to be playing more games next season. or for the rest of the season as well. He's definitely playing all the cup games. He's got 4 goals, 9 assists. Very, very good player. Alvaro Morata, but again, very, very good player to come in behind Suarez. And he's got 9 goals and 1 assist in 22 games. Really happy with that. His mentals are going up slightly, so he's growing nicely. Sergio Roberto, again, very good young player. So much potential ahead of him. And 5 goals, 5 assists in 23 games. Doing really well coming in, covering for Iniesta and Rakitic. Ter Stegen's not overly played. Probably should play him a bit more, but De Gea has been in such good form. I can't drop him. If De Gea does start making mistakes and that, I won't have any issues putting Ter Stegen in because he's just as good. And he's just a brilliant goalkeeper as well. Munir, he hasn't played that much, but he's growing nicely. He's training up well. When he does come on, he's coming on as substitute and playing on the wings, so he's only getting like half an hour here and there. So he hasn't scored or assisted any just yet. Sandro's the same. He's only getting a couple of games here and there and coming off the bench. He's growing really well though, so I'm not playing him as much, but he should be getting some more game time over the last half of the season. Santi Mina's just come in. He's only played 2 games, 3 games for me. I thought I played him in more than that, but he's only been here for a couple of weeks. But very good player. Hopefully he can grow a bit and get into the start of the 80s. Sergi Samper, only sort of been a backup to Busquets really, but he's done well. Couple of assists, no goals, but he's growing nicely because he's training up well. His physicals are going up well, his mentals are going up, his technicals are going up really well. So he's growing nicely. Bartra's hardly played really, haven't really used him. Montoya's been a backup to Alves, but he's growing okay. He might be going at the end of the season. Teleo is out on loan, doing well. Halilovic has gone up 3. 19 games, 6 goals, 4 assists. Doing really well. He's growing nicely. He's definitely coming up into my first team next season at 19 at 80 rated. Very good. Dani Romero's growing, not playing really. Roberto Goncalves growing nicely, but he'll probably end up going at the end of the season. Captoon is growing nicely, probably go at the end of the season. And that's back to that. So we'll just finish off the transfer window. Don't overly think I need anyone. I've got 22 million, but there's no one I overly need. So we'll just carry on through the transfer deadline day and see any deals that happen. I don't think I'm going to make any more. I'm happy with the squad. A couple of good young players in the youth team, so they'll probably come up next season. Either go out on loan or be used in cup games. Still nothing. No one's making any deals. Shakhtar to Atletico Madrid. That's a big deal. William Carvalho to Athletic Bilbao. Another very good player into our league. Anything else going to happen? Nope. Oviedo to Juventus. Ooh, Benzema to Man United. Didn't expect that one coming in. 58.5 million. Ooh, that's one massive deal. That's what the youth reports. Update from Spain and transfer. So, if you've enjoyed, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Next episode, we'll be going into the El Clasico against Real Madrid and carrying on. So, I'll see you next time.